Out of all of the AI tools I've used so far, and I've tried quite a few, the single most impressive experience I've had this year has been with music. In this video, I'm going to explain why I think this changes things dramatically, not just the music industry, but creativity more generally. I'll show you how to use this model and tool and create music that genuinely sounds professional grade. So why music? With text-based AI like ChatGPT, the results can be very useful, but they also are prone to hallucination, which makes them unreliable. They cover so much ground that accuracy and consistency can be a problem. Image and video models are improving, but they're still hit or miss, and humans are very quick to notice when something looks off. Music, on the other hand, is different. It works within clearer boundaries: rhythm, harmony, melody, genre. Our ears are also more forgiving than our eyes. A small visual flaw in an image can break the illusion immediately, but in music, slight imperfections often blur into the texture. That's why AI-generated music, when done well, can feel remarkably polished. The platform I've been using is called Suno, and in my opinion, it's one of the most impressive AI services available right now. The process is simple. You either write your own lyrics or let the AI generate them. Then you add in a style prompt, as short as a few keywords like jazz, acoustic, melancholic, or as detailed as a full description of the mood, instrumentation, and influences. Press generate, and within moments you have a fully produced track. Vocals, instruments, mixing that sounds like it came straight out of a studio.
Each step a whisper, each smile a roar. I carried my doubts like...
And with the latest model, Suno 4.5, the results are genuinely amazing. The vocals feel more lifelike, the production has depth, and the subtle layers in the background, echoes, harmonies, instrumental textures, make the song sound genuinely rich. You can try Suno for free, but currently to avail of their best model, which is 4.5, it costs just $10 per month. Considering this lets you generate roughly 500 songs, it's a pretty good value in my opinion. So why are the results so good? Because of the way these models are trained, Suno has effectively absorbed the patterns of countless successful songs across every genre. And there's a kind of survivorship bias at work here. The model isn't just pulling from any music, but the music that's already resonated with audiences. It can intuitively work out what makes certain songs effective: the chord progressions, the build-ups, the drops, and the emotional pacing, and blend the best elements together. The result is music that doesn't just sound passable, it often sounds as good, or in some cases even richer, than what the average human musician would produce. I've tested it across a variety of genres, and every time the results have been not just coherent, but genuinely enjoyable. Here's a quick demo of an epic cinematic rock song I put together earlier. So what does this mean for creativity? And this raises a pretty important point. Music might be the first major creative field where AI has actually cracked it. We've seen hints at this in design and illustration, but music is different because the training material is so abundant and the boundaries are so well defined. It's also more forgiving. Our brains simply don't scrutinize audio in the same way as they scrutinize visuals. Of course, this doesn't mean people will suddenly stop listening to their favorite artists. Music has always been more than just sound. It's about the personality, the story, the image. That's why people will still follow someone like Taylor Swift, not just because of the songs, but because of her image and everything she represents. But for other areas, background music, indie projects, small creators who need soundtracks, AI is already competitive. And it will only get better. So if AI has already cracked music, then what comes next? We've already seen major advances in image and video generation, and with Google's Genie 3 models, we're starting to see the early signs of AI being able to generate entire interactive game worlds. Music may be the first creative domain to be mastered, but it certainly won't be the last. So for me, Suno is arguably the single most impressive AI service I've come across so far this year. Not because it's perfect, but because it feels closest to being finished. It delivers something complete, something you can actually use, and in many cases, something you'd be happy to listen to on repeat. And that's what makes it so remarkable, because if AI can already make music that sounds this good, the question is no longer if it will reshape the creative industries, but how soon. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you can like and subscribe. And also feel free to subscribe to my free AI newsletter, which you'll find in the description. It'll keep you up to date with all of the latest AI trends and releases. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.